Hi guys, it's your girl Meeka Meanz. How about I said, let me take a walk and change this up. I was thinking about ideas for Freestyle Friday, and in my quest, I did a last Monday, not the Monday that just passed, for Women's History Month. I did a tribute to Maya Angelou, and during that tribute, I was just researching and watching some of her speeches and some of her motivational talks and poems that she recited. And I couldn't do it like her, so I had to tweak it my own way. But in the midst of researching, I heard her say something that really stuck with me. And she said, we don't want to waste useless years of virtue and inertia and timidity. And if I could be honest, I had to look up inertia. And I know it means something, but I want to understand her message 100%. And in the midst of looking it up, I learned that it just means a lack of change or to be unchanged. And I feel like we fall victim to that so often in our society. And we don't embrace how beautiful change is. We want everything to be the same. We want to do things our way. We don't want to tweak things. We don't want to compromise. And we just don't want to sacrifice. And my prayer and my wish to everyone is that you're open to change, and may your change be the biggest blessing in your life. I'm always exploring new ways that I can change, grow, elevate. And I just wanted to put some positivity out there on this Freestyle Friday. This walk does feel good. I don't know what I'm doing, y'all. I'm walking, I'm trying to record. I'm gonna post this though. So I really that was heavy on my mind. You find out you're in regret with inertia and timidity, the lack of confidence and courage. Oh my God. I just hope you all find your way to change and growth. Whatever that means. It means something different to everyone, but the concept of growth is so exciting, right? The concept of success is so exciting, right? The concept of reaching our goals and being productive is so exciting. But we have to be just as much excited, and open to change. During this walk, that's what it's been on my mind. I actually was, like I said, thinking about what I can post for Freestyle Friday. Although today is not Friday, I know that's what this video is for. And that's been heavy on me the last 2 weeks since I've seen it. And I just wanted to share that with you guys and let you know, just keep pushing and embrace change. The good, the bad, the ugly, and the beautifulness of it. That's when you're kicking down the door to growth. And once you grow, you're one step closer to your goals. So don't give up. I'm halfway around the block, so I'm going to enjoy the rest of the walk. And I see you guys later. Hey guys, I'm in for my walk. I just got off of work actually, and I've been sitting here thinking, oh my God, what am I gonna add to this video? I wanted to do some exercising, but I just wasn't up for it today. I'll probably do it tomorrow. If so, I'll leave it at the end. If not, then I just wanted to sit and chill and talk with you guys, right? I made me a cup of coffee. I know, I'm just getting so addicted to coffee anymore. So we're going to take a moment and get out of our lives or our mess that we got going on and everything we're trying to conquer and pursue, and just step into somebody else's mess for a minute and gossip. So y'all going to come gossip with me today? Come gossip with me. So quick disclaimer, this is just my opinion. Outside of looking in, I don't know these people's business. I'm just giving my sole opinion from what I see and my view. Okay, so right after the disclaimer, I jumped into the story, but I didn't introduce the characters. So what I'm about to talk about is all the drama going on with G Herbo and his baby mom, Ari. G Herbo is a rapper, if you're not familiar, and Ari is a public figure. She's an influencer. You know how that goes. But I'm going to jump into it. Enjoy. So Ari, originally, she posted a video of her son crying, and he was just hysterically crying because they were joking and saying that Ari was having another child. So he was not having it. And I think he's 3 or 4 years old. and he wasn't having it. Oh my gosh.
Yes, you are. Leave me alone.
Overly emotional about the idea of his mom having another baby. He's like, no, don't have another baby. I'm not your friend. You know, the dramatics of a little toddler. You know, all the parents out there, you know how that goes, right? So she put that out there, and I saw that last night. That was the only thing I saw, right? So I was talking to my wife. I'm like, Kima, I just felt odd that she would put that on social media. I mean, she's a public figure, and in a sense, yeah, she's an influencer for sure. And you put, you know, I feel like she put her son's vulnerability out there and didn't put her own. Like, maybe it wouldn't have been so sour to me if she then explained to him how important he is and no one can take his place, right? That's just my opinion. So yeah. So today, later on this afternoon, it got spicy, okay? So later on this afternoon, they said G Herbo brought it to the internet and discussed something. I didn't even see that yet. Maybe I should have looked at it, but this is real time. So I'm just gossiping as I'm getting information, you know, not trying to research these people or anything, just giving my thoughts on what I saw. So I saw a video, I saw on Shade Room that she went live. Ari, she went live. And she had some recordings and stuff like that.
Why did she be mean to you?
Because she's bad.
She's bad?
Yeah.
Okay. So you don't want to hang with Tata anymore?
So, I'm gonna call the police on her.
What did she do to you to make you want to shoot her?
Throw a pillow at me.
What happened when she threw a pillow at you? Did it hurt you? Was you okay?
It hurts me.
Ari is explaining like, hey, I didn't make this up out of nowhere. My son, this is what he's saying to me, and this is why I feel like he can't be around your girl, to G Herbo. Like, he can't be around this girl because he's coming home with bruises. He's coming home telling me that you're mean. And she recorded it. Now, honey, I may have an unpopular opinion on this, but I'm going to let it out there. And again, this is just purely for entertainment, okay? So if you, please leave your opinion about the situation down below in the comment section. This is not our lives. This is the tea on someone else's life. But first things first, as I already stated, I felt it left a sour taste in my mouth, the video that Ari put up with her son crying. I thought that was very weird, you know, and strange. Like, why would you just put that up? I mean, her logic was, this boy does not want me to have another child. And that was, you know, to prove it, this is the video. But as a mom, I wouldn't do that. And if I would have done that, it would have been a full context kind of video. I would have also stepped in and expressed how I handle my child in vulnerable situations like that. And that was, and maybe she did it when the cameras were off. But I don't know. So now when I see this, I'm like, I started to remember this has been back and forth on and off again with these two girls not liking each other. And I do feel, number one, that G Herbo needs to step up, and he should have made it a comfortable environment and a comfortable situation for both women, okay? And that's a lot of things that Mish families miss sometime, is making everyone comfortable and finding common ground and building a friendship. And I think that was up to G Herbo to execute first and foremost. Secondly, I do think, is she a bitter baby mama? I wouldn't say bitter, but I do think she's a little bit salty. A little bit too much Lowry, okay? I think she's a little salty. And ultimately, Ari has to be careful how she expresses how she feels about G Herbo and his girl while her son is around, because then he realizes, okay, mommy don't like her, so I don't like her either. You know, mommy, So if she's disciplining him in any way, if she's watching him, she called it a babysitter. Discipline comes with caring for a child, right? Or if she's telling him to do something that he doesn't like, that can easily get translated into she's being mean. So I think that Ari definitely needs to make sure she's being very clear when she's asking her son questions about it, like, and making him comfortable. And he's a very smart kid. Let's be clear on that too. I feel like he can express himself well. I feel like he definitely can give a story in detail in regards to how it made him feel. He definitely expresses his feelings very well. But when you have a child, you know, you ever met somebody that's like, their mama a thief, the sister a thief, the brother a thief, everybody just thieves. Yeah, like that. It trickles down. You don't even realize it. Or liar, or oh, if I don't like this person, then now the child don't like them. Or like a teacher, like you go, okay, perfect example. Let's just say, right, you have a child, they're in school, and something happens between the teacher and you go up to the school, and for whatever reason, you and that teacher does not match, right? Now you're like, oh, I do not like this teacher. I got to keep my eyes out on them. You have to be careful what you're saying around your child, because now if you're speaking too negatively about this teacher, then when your child goes to school, he already knows you don't, or she knows that you don't like this teacher. So now every little thing the teacher does or says, they know that they can use it to disrespect them, or they can use it to feed their parents' ego, because, okay, my mom doesn't like her, I don't like her, you know, kinds of things. So you want to definitely be careful with what you're putting out there and how you feel about certain people that your child has to be around, because it would translate in their interaction, your child and that person's interaction with each other. So try to be neutral. And again, I don't know these people. I'm going from what I know, and I know they've always had this back and forth kind of thing. And now you got this child that was in the middle of it, that is growing and learning to express themselves and able to speak on how he feels. And I would hope that the new baby mama is not doing all, you know, being malicious. You know, I never know. Ooh, she probably is. I don't know. I'm going off of solely what I see. And off rip, I don't understand what was the point of putting that video up of your child hysterically crying because he thought you were having another child. And now this comes out of it. Like, it's just, the math not mapping for me. But you know, to each his own. Again, and Ari, she can be unconsciously doing things as well. She probably honestly is just believing her child, like most of us do, right? She's just believing him. I hope she's not showing any hatred or dislike about the new baby mama in front of her son, because that can definitely translate in their interaction with each other. And I hope that's not getting lost in translation. I hope she realizes, like, hey, like for instance, he said, you know, she threw a pillow at me, Ari's son, in the recording. And she's like, did you fall? Good question. But were you guys playing? Now, that question wasn't even asked. Were you playing? I mean, I don't see anything wrong with throwing a pillow. Now, my wife had a good point. She said, you know how it's similar. People are malicious. You know how, like, you have those people that pinch kids? Like, ugh, that's the worst. Don't pinch mine. Mine's old enough, she'll pinch your back. But I'm just saying, like, you know. But some people do that. They get to the side and pinch kids or do little malicious shit to kids. You know, people are like that. But now, because he can express himself so well, he says she's mean to me. How is she mean to you? Because guess what? Kids can think when someone says no that they're mean. No, I'm not mean. I just told you no, you can't do that. That's just point blank, period. A lot of kids may think I'm mean. That don't mean I don't love them. That don't mean I would mistreat them. I just don't play half this shit that some of these adults put up with. I don't. Sit down, listen, have respect. That's just it. I don't play with kids. You're not my friend. And that's just what it is. So kids will definitely probably say I'm mean, but I'm loving and caring. I still love the kid. I would never do anything to a kid, but I am very strict with kids. I don't play, I don't laugh, I don't think things funny, unless of course we're in that type of mode. But you will have rules, you will have things that you have to do. You will hear no. Like, it's just what it is. When you're a kid, you don't get your way, you don't run nothing. You're a kid. Listen. And that's on period, sis. I'm rambling, y'all. I hope y'all get my drift. This ain't none of my business anyway. Just saying, I hope they work it all out for these beautiful babies, because there are babies involved. But too often do we see this happen when these guys have kids with different women, and then, boof, this happens. First of all, G Herbo, step up and figure out how you can get these two women together and align so that you and your kids can have a relationship together. And also these kids can have a relationship together. They are siblings, okay? So we don't want our feelings to get involved in this here, because that's what's been going on with this whole threesome here. They've been going back and forth. This is not the first occasion, but now the son is older and he can express himself. But just imagine all that we've seen throughout the years in social media, what's been going on behind closed doors, and how does he feel about it? What has he seen? What have he heard that's been going on with them? And of course, he's going to pick his mom. He's going to ride out with his mama. Again, this is just hypothetically speaking. I don't know what goes on in these people's homes. I don't know. Is this a bitter baby mama syndrome or not? Like, is this something that we should be alarmed about. Like, hey, because you know, too, them innocent girls, talking about the new baby mama, them innocent ones too, they be having little things going on with them too. Don't get it twisted. But I just would hope that that's not the case. It sounds like to me, especially after I heard it with him just saying a pillow, and you know, I don't know. I don't know. I know for me, yes, you do believe your child, but I would have more questions, you know. Definitely the question is, were you guys playing? Like, was it just
a pillow fight, sis? A pillow fight.
Were you playing and you fell? Like, or did she just throw it? You know, I would love to know that. And also, the main question, why do you think she's mean to you? Like, what did she do? Because if she's telling you to sit down when you want to stand up, that's not mean. So, leave in the comment section below what you think about the situation. I just wanted to step away from our lives and talk about somebody else's drama. Enjoy your weekend, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Until next time.